Another window-related danger is the drawstring on blinds. If a child gets caught up in one of these, which is easier than you think, the child risks strangulation. The drawstring has a great deal of slack when the blinds are open. If the child's bed is near the window, it's easy for a child to get caught up in all that string. The string sometimes has a loop that the child can get caught up in. It acts as a kind of noose. The string on the right demonstrates how much slack there can be when a blind is open. Here's another view of the slack on the string. Naturally, the baby looks fascinated, and why not? It's something to play with, and that's how accidents happen. There are devices that can help you take up the slack. Here's a safety device that works well to take up the slack. The cord goes through the middle, and the two pieces snap together. When you turn the part on the right, the cord gets drawn up into the device. But like anything else, this device doesn't do the work on its own. You have to be vigilant about winding up the cord every time you open the blinds. That's where the adult supervision comes in. Here's another somewhat old-fashioned device. It does the same job. All you do is wrap the cord around it manually. Again, you need to be sure that you do this every time you open the blinds. Now let's look at bathroom and kitchen safety. Both these rooms contain their own set of specific hazards. You can make them safer if you remember these basic tips. Keep it out of reach. Keep it locked. Don't store it if you don't need it. Keep children out of the area. The most common hazards in bathrooms and kitchens are falls, poisons, cuts, drowning, and burns. What's the hazard in this picture? Children can fall and bump their heads on the faucet. Here's a great solution, an inflatable device you put over the faucet, and it's cute. A bath mat will keep your children from slipping and falling in the first place. Poisoning and cuts happen most often in the kitchen and bathroom. If you keep the key safety tips in mind, you should be able to prevent accidents. Remember, keep it out of reach, keep it locked, don't store it if you don't need it, keep children out of the area. Where is the danger spot in this picture? You guessed it, under the kitchen sink. This is where most people tend to keep their cleaning products, and most of these products can seriously harm or kill a child if ingested. Here's a device that can help you keep the cupboard doors locked so children can't get inside. It's a magnetic latch. You install the latch on the inside of the cupboard door. When you shut the door, this latch keeps it locked. Here's the latch close up. So, how do you get in the door? Simple. When you hold the magnetized piece to the outside of the door, it will release the latch inside. But remember to keep the magnetized piece out of reach of children. Here's another solution to keep the cupboard doors closed. You attach this device to the top inside of the door. Once the door is closed, the latch catches inside the cupboard door frame. To open the door, you pull it open an inch, reach your fingers in, depress the catch mechanism, and it will release the door. Drawers are also dangerous to children because they house sharp knives and other potentially dangerous objects. This device can help keep little fingers out of utensil drawers. The top piece mounts on the countertop. The bottom piece mounts on the inside of the drawer. When you close the drawer, it latches the drawer shut. To open the drawer, you simply pull the drawer out an inch, reach your fingers in, depress the catch, and release it. This picture shows you what it looks like inside the drawer. Here we are in a bathroom. This cabinet has no latch on it because it's mounted high enough on the wall that children cannot reach it. Still, you can never be sure that a child won't drag a chair into the bathroom to get inside the cabinet. Better to be safe than sorry. We recommend a latch anyway. Here's a simple mechanism to keep a drawer, cabinet, or cupboard closed. It attaches one door handle to the adjacent door handle. To release the device, simply squeeze and pull. This is what it looks like when the catch has been released. This device is good for the child who has learned to open simpler mechanisms. Not only is this device child-proof, it's pretty much adult-proof too. To open this device, you have to push on the button in the middle and at the side at the same time, then pull the strap. Here's another handy device to keep children out of appliances like the fridge. It's a Velcro strap with adhesive on it. You attach one part to the door, as high up as possible, and the other part to the wall of the fridge. Now you can Velcro the door shut, keeping the children out. You can use this same device on other appliances as well, like a dishwasher or a microwave oven. Drowning hazards are in places you may not suspect in your home. Children under a year most often drown in bathtubs or toilets in buckets full of water. 100% supervision is a must during bath time. The phone and the doorbell can wait. Never leave a bathtub full of water. Put a latch on the toilet. Infants are top-heavy. This simple device keeps infants from falling head-first into the toilet. Very much like a toilet, a bucket of water is a hazard for an infant. The fact is, a bucket of water is very stable when it's full. An infant learning to walk may pull herself into a standing position and topple head first into the bucket of water. Don't leave buckets full of water around. If you have someone clean your house for you, educate them as well. Making the bathroom inaccessible is important. In addition to the toilet and cupboard latches, keep the door closed and latched. The real problem is when you have a toddler and an infant. The toddler opens the door, and the infant is able to crawl in. A doorknob device will keep your toddler from opening the door. Now you're left with another problem. Your toddler is toilet training and has to get into the bathroom in a hurry. Well, nobody said it would be easy, did they? This is a doorknob cover. It does just what it says. It covers the doorknob so a child cannot open the door. To open the door, you squeeze and turn. This device only slows the child down, and of course some children can open it. This is what it looks like when it's in place. And while we're on doors, here's a device for sliding glass doors. This device is mounted high on the door and relies on a suction cup system. This is what it looks like installed on the door. Here's a close-up view. To release the suction cup, turn on the knob several times and pull the tab on the suction cup to release the vacuum. Toddlers drown in backyard swimming pools. Supervision and restricted access are an absolute requirement. It's unlikely that this fence will keep a toddler out. The fence is too low and the gate is easy to unhitch. A toddler that is ready to walk through some bushes will find that the fence only goes halfway around. Do you know any toddlers that will trudge through bushes to investigate? I guess the question would be, do you know any that would not? For most houses with swimming pools, the house itself makes up part of the fence. This usually means there is direct access to the pool area from the house. Many children have drowned because the door from the house to the pool is too easy to open. These doors should be securely locked, with no way for a toddler to open it.